Defying death. Teens fall through frozen Central Park pond. A group of teenage boys got an unexpected ice bath when the glaze on a frozen pond broke and they fell into the freezing cold water. It all went down at New York Central Park on Monday night when the boys thought it would be a good idea to play on a frozen pond. When the ice broke, some good Samaritans rushed to help the teenagers, while others filmed the ordeal with their cell phones. Guess the kids didn't realize that ice must reach a minimum thickness to be safe, ranging from around 10 inches thick to support a medium-sized truck to 3 inches for one person with gear. But when the ice is only 2 inches thick, watch out, unless you enjoy cold baths. Let's just say these kids really were playing on thin ice. The boys were eventually pulled out of the pond and are doing fine, aside from a few cases of mild hypothermia. Fire chief said the incident should serve as a warning to others not to play on the Central Park ice. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support Tomo News at patreon.com/Tomo News. Keep watching for more ice-related hijinks. Heroic ice skaters chop through thick ice to save moose stuck in frozen lake. A video uploaded to YouTube on Wednesday shows the nail-biting moment a group of ice skaters in Sweden risked their lives to rescue a moose that was trapped in a frozen lake. Victor Johansson and his partner Sigrid Schusten were skating on the lake when they spotted the moose. The couple returned with an axe and tried to rescue the exhausted animal by smashing through the thick layers of ice. The pair took turns pummeling the ice for 30 minutes straight. They eventually managed to clear a path for the moose to get to shore, and the animal clambered back onto land and disappeared into the woods. The video, which was uploaded last Wednesday by Johansson, has accumulated more than 500,000 views. This is why humans were put on the planet. We all need to be Earth keepers, said one commenter. Another said, faith in humanity restored.
Jag är trött. Yes. Så ja. Skönt.
Chinese police rescue boy from icy death. Brave Chinese police officers waded into freezing cold waters to rescue this boy trapped in an ice hole. The footage captures the scene in an unknown province in China, which was uploaded to LiveLeak. The boy, who looks about 10 years old, is stranded in a hole in the ice. The little fellow can't move and screams for help. The policemen throw a bamboo ladder into the icy water, and one of the officers dives in right after it. He's joined by several colleagues as he makes his way towards the boy. The first officer reaches the boy, and a crowd on the embankment applaud. The officer and a colleague then break through the ice and drag the boy to safety. But not so fast. Clearly exhausted, the boy's head goes underwater at least twice before he finally makes it back to dry land. Although the boy appeared to be able to walk, his condition was unknown. But without the help of the police, it's certain that things would have been a whole lot worse. Woman tries to escape police by going with the flow. A suspected thief is now in custody after she tried to make a cool getaway from Canadian police by catching a ride on an ice floe. A woman in Meworth, just west of Prince George, reported that she came home at around noon on Sunday and found a strange woman inside her residence. The suspect fled in a stolen pickup truck and narrowly missed hitting the homeowner, but did run into the homeowner's car. The burglar then drove to the Nechako River and jumped onto an ice floe, where she then started a fire, possibly in an attempt to destroy evidence. Police caught up with her about 2 kilometers downriver with the help of a police dog. Both the officer and the dog then jumped onto the ice floe. The suspect initially resisted, but was taken into custody without incident. 25-year-old Felicity Lafreniere has been charged with breaking and entering, dangerous operation of a motor vehicle, mischief, 2 counts of possession of property obtained by crime, and resisting arrest. Looks like her criminal career is now on ice. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support Tomo News at patreon.com/Tomo News.
2 moose found frozen in ice after battle to the death. 2 men in Unalakleet, Alaska were going for a walk near the Bering Sea earlier this week when they stumbled upon the most epic of sights. 2 moose, antlers locked, bodies frozen in ice. How did they end up like this? Well, upon closer inspection of their carcasses, one of the men has a hunch. Bull moose are known for their head-to-head bouts, squaring off for the right to mate with a particular female. When they clash, it can get downright nasty, their pointed antlers cracking against each other until one either gives up or dies fighting. For these 2 titans, the match likely ended with one of them piercing the other's skull. Though he may have won the battle, the war itself was lost, as their antlers were so entangled, leaving the victor unable to dislodge and break free. The dead weight of his opponent, likely weighing in at 1,000+ pounds, may have dragged him down into the sea, a watery, icy grave for 2. When the men discovered their remains, they later returned with the tools to cut them out, their heads to be sawed off, stuffed, and mounted on a wall. A pretty steep price to pay for getting some play.
Dog marooned in icy river, saved by firefighters. This is Cooper, a golden retriever poodle cross, and he's in a bit of trouble. Here he is, stuck on a tree in Boston's frigid Charles River. And he was done for until firefighters waded out to rescue him.
You're on the other side.
His owners say he'd bolted during a Saturday walk along the riverbank. They posted up flyers around the neighborhood and, luckily, got the call on Sunday. Someone had spotted Cooper in his icy death trap. So Wellesley firefighters geared up and went to work.
Go easy. Let's wrap that dog up in something.
Bring him right to me. Bring him right to me. I got his collar. Got him? Yep. Got him. I got him.
Chris.
It's okay, buddy.
Maybe Sully all the way out. Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay, hang on.
Good thing it wasn't Group B's engine.
Cooper.
The unlucky mutt was reunited with his family and is probably going to be grounded until summer.
We get him, too.